Let me see if I can get a little glimpse. Yes, look at that. Sure. There we go. Gee, that was a nice little find. Fantastic. Awesome. Gee, what a wonderful morning. What a nice surprise. Oh, it's a beautiful leopard. I say it's a beautiful leopard. I don't think I've ever seen an ugly leopard. So, this is really exciting. So this is the first time I've seen this leopard. I haven't seen it on Safari Live before. I'm trying to have a look. I don't see any signs of a kill anywhere. As you can see, she's quite well hidden. She's right in this thicket, little dense thicket. Not far from where she was yesterday. It looks like, just judging by the vehicle track, she's probably moved about 40 or 30 meters or so. But look at that. Look how well camouflaged and well hidden she is. Gee, so we've been very fortunate with our cats this morning. Those lions and now this beautiful leopard. Looks like a bit of cloud cover's come over again, so that'll keep it cooler for a bit longer. Just watch this female. You see how those ears are twitching? She keeps looking around. They're very, very alert. And if there's any bit of movement or sound or smell, they'll pick up on it and they'll look around and investigate. Even though they are predators, they are still very careful. They want to know what's around. It could be another predator sneaking up on them, or it could be potentially food. So even though she ate yesterday, leopards and predators in general are very opportunistic. So they will still try and hunt, even if they ate very recently. I've seen lions on a kill literally feeding on a wildebeest, and another one ran past and they got up and chased that one too. So it just shows you that if there is food around, they will hunt and they'll try to kill and feed on as much as possible, because they don't know when they're going to get their next meal. I wonder if anybody else has seen this leopard this morning. We actually just drove past this area, scanned a little bit, and then came back. We weren't sure if she had moved off or not. But it doesn't seem like anybody else. I don't see any other vehicle tracks around this little section. And as I said, she's very well hidden. She's probably about 30 meters off the road into the thicket. These leopards are so elusive, and really, if they do not want to be seen, you're not going to see them. I always remind guests of mine too. The only reason we're seeing these animals is because they're allowing us to. We're very fortunate to have a relationship with these animals, and I say relationship because we are out, we track, we follow, we view a lot of these animals on a regular basis. That's about the extent of the relationship, and they allow us to view them. If this leopard didn't want to be seen, she could easily move off and we'd lose her very, very quickly. Such a peaceful morning. I mentioned that earlier too, but to be able to sit here and spend time with an animal like this, it's very relaxing, very soothing. Especially with the day warming up. It was a bit cooler this morning. It's starting to warm up now. I've had guests not quite doze off, but the eyes close a little bit and you become very relaxed. So James Richard has just mentioned that he's glad to see Shaluva has hung around in this area from yesterday because she had fed, and then James was saying he's not sure if she would still be around if she finished, and then probably would have just moved off, which is usually what they do, James. You're 100% right. So she possibly only finished the kill maybe early this morning, and with that rain she probably got a little bit of moisture. But I think at some point she will move away from this area. As I said, I can't see any of the carcass. There's a chance there could still be a little bit of meat around here somewhere. So you never know. So maybe that is why she is still around here. You know what? I've just spotted the carcass. So there is still a little bit. It's a bit tricky. What I'll do is just now I will move the vehicle and see if I can show you. But it is right under a little bush. It's hidden a little bit. But yeah, so that's why she is still around, James. So there is still a bit of the carcass left, and that's why this female has hung around. But that's fantastic. I'm surprised because, there is a lot of hyena activity in this area. I heard hyena last night through most of the night, and I'm surprised that nothing's found this kill or this leopard and stolen it from her. So she's done quite well to hide it. We're going to sit with Shaluva a little bit longer and see if she does move. While I do that, Taylor's got something interesting on the ground for you to see. Yes, we have been having quite a cat morning so far. We're still sitting with Shaluva, this beautiful female leopard. She hasn't moved too much. Again, it's warming up quite a bit, and I think she's just enjoying the shade and that thicket that we found her in. I'm sorry, I've got some flies around me now. As I said, there is still some of that kill left. Not much of it, though. See if Brian can get you a little view of that. But she's really hidden it very, very well. You can just see some of it, just the bit of hair and that's the carcass of the duiker still hidden in the thicket. So she's done well to hide it. But I think we've spent some time with her and she's very relaxed. Wonderful sighting, lovely to see her. What we're going to do is probably leave her, let her relax a little bit more, see what else we can find. I don't think she's going to move too far in the next little while. She's panting quite heavily. It shows that she's fed quite a bit. She's full. That's usually a sign either that she's full or she's also getting quite hot. But she is in a bit of shade there, so she should be okay. What a wonderful sighting. So nice to see her. Like I said, first time I've seen her, so this is very exciting. A little yawn there. All right, so I think why don't we continue and see what else we can find. We're looking for, Brian and I were discussing, we'd love to show you a buffalo because we haven't seen buffalo this morning yet, and if we do, it would be quite a successful drive. So let's just I'm going to turn around here quickly. And Ramey has asked, have I ever had to habituate a leopard? So Ramey, not necessarily, not in the official term of habituating a leopard. What I've done in the past is I've worked in an area where we've seen lots of leopard before. Excuse me a second, I just want to explain to these people where this leopard is so they can also maybe get a little view. It's always nice to help each other out and let people know where the animals are. Good morning, hi there. That female leopard is lying just off in the thicket over here. So just have a good look, just where my vehicle tracks are there. Just look in, you'll see her lying there. Pleasure, no problem. Cheers. Sorry about that. So, as I said, it's nice to always help each other out and let other people know where the animals are. They help us, so it's important, and everybody gets to enjoy the wildlife. There we go, they have seen it.